Yo, it's Trivelli, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Duke Johnson's homecoming to Miami and if he can permanently restore the Miami Dolphins running game. So if you can, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get this channel out to as many people as possible. Also, follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you get my daily notifications for when I'm dropping videos, which is going to be Monday through Friday because I'm never slacking. Now, let's jump into the action.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little glimpse.
So, yesterday, Duke Johnson just went off for the Miami Dolphins after signing him for the active roster for this game. If you guys don't know, he spent 4 years in Cleveland, 2 years in Houston, and his career slope was definitely in a downtrend, and it looked like he might be fading out of the NFL. Now, this guy was one of the most explosive players in college football in the early 2010s, where he was dominating for the Miami Hurricanes. Unfortunately, injuries did stack up against Duke over time, suffering injury after injury in his career. But this could be a revival for not only Duke if he could stay healthy, but the Miami Dolphins running game. If you look, the Miami Dolphins have not had a 100-yard rusher this season, and it dates back to week 15 of the 2020 season with Salvon Ahmed. So if you look at that, you definitely have to give credit to Duke Johnson, and this couldn't have came at a better time when Tua Tagovailoa was obviously struggling in this game, no Waddle, and when he was staring down his first read and it wasn't there, he was either making horrible decisions, taking sacks. It just wasn't pretty for Tua yesterday. I would have to say it was one of his worst performances of the season. The pick six was totally unnecessary. He was throwing more balls that should have been, I mean, this could have been a 3 or 4 interception game if we're really going to be honest about it, but that's okay because without Waddle, someone had to step up, and that player was Duke Johnson, giving 107 yards, clearly the best performance by any Miami Dolphins running back this season. And maybe it did take just signing someone off the streets basically to come in and really give a boost to this roster. Now, the Miami Dolphins O-line did block better in this game, specifically versus a banged up New York Jets defense, and you can't really take that into next week versus New Orleans, which is going to obviously be at home on Monday Night Football with a lot better rush defense than the New York Jets. Same thing with Tennessee and New England. So it does look like it's going to get a little bit more daunting from here on out, especially for the run game. But if they could stay committed, like they gave 22 carries to Duke Johnson in this last game, and on top of that, they were able to give Myles Gaskin 10 carries of his own for 54 yards. So for the running backs to be both basically averaging an average of over 5 yards a carry to bring home 2 touchdowns for Duke Johnson, I think he can be an even bigger threat in the passing game. The Dolphins could really be successful running that RPO game with Waddle when he comes back, mixing it in with, dump offs to Duke Johnson in a play action screen scenario. Same thing with Gaskin. You can do HB draws with him in the backfield. There's just so many different plays. This will definitely open up the offense, especially if possibly you have them both on the field at the same time. It opens up for direct snaps to Gaskin, direct snaps to Duke, just etc. I think that having Duke Johnson and having him healthy on this team is such a benefit. They just signed him, so he's going to be with the Dolphins for the rest of the season. And I think that if he can continue to perform the way that he has, not only is it going to be a revival for Duke Johnson, it's really going to help the Miami Dolphins' chances of making the playoffs this year so that they're not so one-dimensional in a quick RPO passing scheme. Everybody knows when Tua gets the ball out of his hands quickly, he's very successful. But in this game, obviously, the New York Jets knew that, and they were able to capitalize on some of these quick reads. A lot of the routes were being jumped by the corners on the outside, and so just staring down Devontae Parker time after time, especially when he was able to get 8 targets on the day, he only had 4 receptions, so that shows a lot of these passes were in kind of tight coverage and maybe weren't the best throws. So this is where Duke Johnson can definitely come in and help. I'm really happy for the former Miami Hurricanes product to be able to come back to Miami for a homecoming scenario. And really, this was a dream of his all along. If you listen to his press conference, he's just happy to help the team in any way that he can. This is a perfect player for Brian Flores. I couldn't be happier, guys. If you're a Dolphins fan, please leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think about Duke Johnson. Obviously, if you're a Hurricane fan, you're probably going to like this. But if not, just let me know what you guys think. I think if he stays healthy, this could be a great addition to the Miami Dolphins offense. So have a great day as always, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
I'm living life like this. Maybe give a little glimpse, maybe give a little